The story of Prophet Idris. As, in a previous episode, we discussed the story of Prophet Adam and Eve's migration from the Garden of Eden to the land of Nod after they were expelled by God for their disobedience. In that episode, we learned about their sons, the origin of mankind, and how the first murder happened when Abel was killed by his brother Cain out of jealousy. After this, humanity started to spread across the earth, and over time, cities were built and people lived their lives. During this time, there was a righteous man named Idris. He was not a prophet, but he was a very pious man who worshipped God sincerely. But as time passed, people forgot about God. They became wicked, and their hearts were filled with evil. Seeing this, Idris prayed to God to send a prophet among them so that people could be guided to the path of righteousness once again. Upon hearing his prayer, God Almighty said, "O Idris, your request has been granted. Soon a prophet will be born who will convey my message to the people." When Idris heard this, he was overjoyed. He said, "O God, I am very old, and my time is almost up. I won't be able to see the prophet you are going to send." Upon hearing this, God said, "You will be granted the status of a prophet yourself." So God Almighty chose Idris and made him a prophet just like he had promised. When Prophet Idris came to people with the message of God, they just didn't want him in. Instead, they rejected him and his message. To save himself from their evil, Prophet Idris went to a remote area where no one lived and where there were only trees and animals. But even in that place, the people followed him and wanted to kill him. So one day, while everyone was asleep, Prophet Idris took the dust of that place in a piece of cloth and threw it behind him. Then he called out, "O God, just as this dust has multiplied into a swarm of flies, may my followers become numerous and may those who oppose me perish." As soon as he finished his prayer, God Almighty sent a severe wind that blew away all the people who opposed the prophet. Some were blown away for miles and never returned. Others were thrown into the sea and drowned. Only a few remained on the ground unconscious. After this incident, Prophet Idris continued to live in that place, calling people to the path of God. But those who were left behind plotted against him and planned to kill him. So at night, while everyone was asleep, they went to the prophet's house, set it on fire, and threw his body into a nearby river. Next morning, people gathered around the river and saw the dead body of the prophet floating in it. They were very happy because they thought that by killing the prophet, they would get rid of him forever. But little did they know what was going to happen next. As the people were throwing the prophet's body into the river, a hen that belonged to one of them started to peck at his clothes. At first, people ignored it, thinking it was just a bird trying to find food. But then the hen started pecking loudly, and the sound echoed throughout the valley. People were shocked and scared, and they started to run away from the river. And when the hen found the prophet's mouth, it started pecking there loudly. Suddenly, Prophet Idris opened his eyes and sat up. The people who had run away came back and were amazed to see the prophet alive. They asked him, "O prophet, you were dead, and we saw your body with our own eyes. How can you be alive now?" The prophet replied, "This is the miracle of God. Just as I was saved from death, so will my followers be saved from hellfire." After this, the people believed in the prophet and became his followers. And thus, the story of Prophet Idris, as the friend of God, came to an end. Today, some people claim that Idris is the same person as Enoch, the son of Methuselah, mentioned in the Bible. Some also believe that he is the one who wrote the book of Enoch, which is not included in the Bible. However, these are all assumptions, and there is no concrete evidence to support them. According to Islamic tradition, Prophet Idris, as lived a long and prosperous life after this incident and passed away peacefully while in the worship of God. We hope you enjoyed the story of Prophet Idris, as please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more updates. Also, if you have any suggestions or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next